Chinese girls' shiny hair secret? Yeah, it's not rice water. It's not some ancient recipe your nani forgot to tell you. And honestly, most of you are doing the exact opposite of what actually makes hair shiny, because if shiny hair was just about oiling and DIYs, we would all have glass hair by now. So in this video, I'm not giving you fairy tale hacks. The reason Chinese girls have shiny, glass hair has nothing to do with most of the hacks you're seeing online either. I'm gonna show you what they actually do differently and why your hair still looks dull, even after trying everything. So before we get into what they actually do, you need to understand one thing. Because if you don't get this, no product, no oil, no hack is ever going to give you that shine. Shiny hair is not about what you put on your hair. It's about how your hair surface behaves. Let me explain. Hair looks shiny when it reflects light, and for that to happen, your hair surface needs to be smooth, like a mirror. But if your hair is rough, frizzy, or damaged, light scatters in different directions, and your hair looks dull. So the real question is not, what are they using? It's, how are they keeping their hair so smooth all the time? And this is where most people go wrong. You're trying to add shine, while they're focused on not ruining it in the first place. That's the difference. They don't destroy their hair on a daily basis. No excessive heat styling, no rough towel drying, no aggressive brushing, because every time you do that, you're literally lifting the outer layer of your hair. And once that layer is damaged, your hair can never reflect light properly, which means no shine. Chinese hair care is not length focused. It's scalp focused, because your scalp is literally where your hair is growing from. If your scalp is oily, clogged, or dirty, your hair is automatically going to look flat and lifeless, no matter what you apply on top. We oil our hair, we leave it for days. We avoid washing, thinking it's good for hair, but all you're doing is creating buildup, and buildup kills shine. So instead of asking, which oil should I use, you should be asking, is my scalp actually clean? And no, this doesn't mean washing your hair every single day. It means not letting oil, sweat, and dirt just sit there for days. Now let's talk about oil, because this is where the biggest misunderstanding happens. Yes, they do use oil, but not the way you think. They're not soaking their hair overnight or walking around with heavy greasy oil for hours. Instead, they use a tiny amount of lightweight oil only on the ends to make the hair look smooth and reflective. It's not for deep nourishment every time. It's for finish, for shine. So if your hair looks greasy instead of glossy, you're using oil the wrong way. Now, if you're wondering, okay, but what oils do they actually use? The most common one is camellia oil. It's very lightweight, non-greasy, and gives that smooth, glossy finish without weighing the hair down. Some also use things like argan oil or other light hair oils, but the key point is not the oil itself. It's how little they use. Just 1 to 2 drops, rubbed between the palms and applied only to the ends and surface. That's it. No heavy oiling, no overnight soaking every single time. Because again, they're not trying to drench their hair. They're trying to make it reflect light. Now, if you're watching this and thinking, okay, but my hair is already damaged, don't worry, this is where you fix it. Because even if your cuticle is rough right now, you can still improve the way your hair looks and feels. You just need to focus on repair and smoothness. First, let's talk about what actually helps repair and smooth your hair, and where to find these ingredients. Because just hearing keratin or ceramides is not enough. You need to know what products to look for. So, keratin and amino acids, you'll usually find these in conditioners and hair masks. These help fill in the rough, damaged areas of your hair and make the surface feel smoother. Ceramides, again, mostly in conditioners, masks, and some leave-in creams. They help seal the hair cuticle, which is exactly what you need for shine. Now, here's something most people don't know. Your shampoo actually raises your hair's pH, which means it slightly opens up your hair cuticle to clean your scalp and remove dirt and oil. But if you stop there, your hair stays a little rough and open. That's where conditioner comes in. Conditioners are slightly acidic, which helps bring your hair back to its normal pH and flatten the cuticle again. And a flat cuticle equals smoother, shinier hair. So if you're skipping conditioner, you're literally stopping your routine halfway. Now, this next part is something most people completely overlook. It's the way they handle their hair daily, because shiny hair is not just about what you use, it's about what you do every single day. For example, they don't rub their hair aggressively with a towel. They gently pat or wrap it. They don't rip through wet hair with a brush. They use a wide tooth comb slowly. These small things keep the hair cuticle flat, and when your cuticle stays flat, your hair naturally looks smoother, softer, and shinier. And I know this sounds basic, but think about it. You can use the best shampoo, the best oil, the best mask, but if you're being rough with your hair every day, you're undoing everything. Even something as simple as tying your hair too tightly or constantly touching it can create friction and break that smooth surface. And once that surface is disturbed, the shine disappears. If you want to actually follow this in a simple way, here's what your routine should look like. First, use a hair mask once or twice a week with ingredients like keratin, amino acids, or ceramides. That's going to help smooth out your hair surface over time. And if you don't have a hair mask, you can use a lightweight oil instead. Just warm a few drops slightly, apply a little to your scalp and the rest to your lengths. Keep it on for some time, then wash it off. Double shampoo if needed. No heavy soaking, no overdoing it. Then, use a good conditioner every single time you wash your hair. Let it sit for a few minutes. Don't rush it. And as your hair is still damp, finish with just 1 to 2 drops of lightweight oil on the ends for that glossy, smooth look. That's it. Simple routine, done consistently. And for your scalp, as your hair and scalp is still damp, use a hydrating scalp serum. Now, if you actually watch this whole video, let's simplify everything into what you actually need to do. Not hacks, not trends, just what works. Keep your scalp clean. Don't let oil and buildup sit for days. Stop over-damaging your hair with heat and rough handling. Use conditioner properly, because that's what actually smooths your hair. Add a tiny amount of lightweight oil only for shine, not for soaking. And most importantly, be consistent with simple habits instead of chasing new ones every week. That's it. That's the Chinese hair secret. And if you got this far, you already know more than most people trying random hair hacks online. So let's clear this up. Rice water is not an instant shine solution. Expensive shampoo doesn't guarantee glossy hair. And heavy oiling is not the reason their hair looks like that. Shiny hair is not about one magical thing. It's about small things, done right. This was all for the video. If you have any questions, make sure to comment down. Save this video, share with your loved one. See y'all in the next video. Take care.